Misr Company for Mechanical and Electrical Projects. Kahromika is a mechanical and electrical construction company, was established in 1971 and organized under the laws of Egypt, and was affiliated to the construction company and execution of projects appertaining to the various sectors and authorities of the Egyptian Ministry of Electricity and Energy. Kahromika became capable of executing major projects to the power sectors and became the major electromechanical contractor in Egypt, through its extensive participation to most of the projects in the power generation and distribution, such as steam turbine generator and auxiliaries, gas turbines, steam boilers, petrol projects, mechanical equipment and pipe installation, electrical equipment and instrument installation, substations, high-voltage transmission lines, high and medium voltage cable projects, control centers, industries like sugar and chemical industries, irrigation and sewage treatment, pumping stations. In 1990, Kahromika was ready to export its experience abroad and was awarded important contracts in Algeria, Libya, Kuwait, Qatar, Dubai and Sudan. It is part of Kahromika's strategy and vocation to strengthen its presence in the Middle East and Africa, generally to be an international contractor. The new management is committed to continuously improve the quality of the services provided, as being the only way to maintain the superior position of Kahromika's business and to merit the satisfaction of its clients. In order to achieve that, Kahromika established and implemented the following: quality assurance system complying with ISO 9001 requirements, health, safety and environment complying with OSHA's 18001 requirements, working complying with NFPA, NASB and OSHA, ASME, S, PP, U, and R stamps. Kahromika has taken care to provide modern project management system that enables the control of the projects in real time, giving first priority to the quality of the works, the compliance with the specification, and the execution within the required time frame. The technology of Abu Qir project is applied for the first time here in Egypt. Delivered by MHI company, where each unit has 2 condensers for each low-pressure turbine. This unique design executed by Kahromika's most efficient engineers and technicians with highest level of accuracy and quality possible. The total weight of components for the 2 condensers A and B for each unit reach 1,022 tons with volume about 2,800 cubic meters. Each condenser is consisted of series of main parts which pre-assembled, welded and installed after preparing condenser foundation and installing the temporary steel structure. Kahromika assembled and erected 2 water boxes in inlet side, each of them weight 16.5 tons. Shell skirt. Consists of 4 parts, each part about 16-ton weight, lifted by 120 tons crane in order to put on the temporary steel structure, which pulled after welding by proper tools. And lifted up to be suspended in order to be installed in its place after shell block installation. Shell block. Consists of 4 parts, each part about 44-ton weight, lifted by 500 tons crane in order to put on the temporary steel structure, which pulled by proper tools to its location for welding its parts and welding the internal components. LP heater. The total weight for LP heater about 65 tons, transferred from laydown area to the site and lifted by 500 tons crane in order to put on the temporary steel structure, which pulled by proper tools to its location. Also, Kahromika assembled and erected 2 water boxes in outlet side, each of them weight 16.5 tons. Construction team prepared and cleaned about 4 million holes in order to be ready for insertion of 45,500 cooling tubes for both of condensers A and B. After that, the cooling tubes seal welded by work group had been trained for this process particularly. During condenser installation, the ball recirculation pipes FRP were fabricated and installed. After long process and preparation, finally Kahromika finalized the water filling test successfully. Kahromika installed 2 steam turbines, each one of them 650 megawatts. Each turbine consists of a series of steam turbines interconnected to each other and a generator on a common shaft. There is a high, intermediate pressure turbine at one end, followed by 2 low pressure turbines and a generator. This unique turbine design had been executed for the first time in Egypt by Kahromika's most efficient engineers and technicians. The total weight for inner and outer parts about 500 tons, assembled and erected with high quality. Kahromika installed the high-pressure turbine rotor, which weighed 38 ton, and 2 rotors for low-pressure turbines, each one of them about 50 tons. The 3 rotors aligned and coupled together with highest quality and accuracy possible, which reached 24 meters long. The turbine and generator have 8 bearings. In addition, Kahromika installed the following main valves for turbine. Main stop valve, governor valve with total weight 70 tons. Reheat stop valve, interceptor valve with total weight 56 tons. The generator contains two main parts: stationary stator, about 400 tons, and a spinning rotor, about 90 tons. Kahromika successfully installed generator parts efficiently, whereas the stator lifted up to turbine level, 15 meters elevation, by advanced lifting system performed by ALE Company, one of most specialist companies over the world in heavy lifting, under complete technical supervision by Kahromika. The 15 meters length rotor, installed inside the stator without any contact between rotor and stator. This process performed with high accuracy and experience. Kahromika installed all auxiliaries equipment safely with high accuracy. Auxiliaries equipment is divided into three major groups. First group includes the auxiliaries equipment for steam turbines, such as main oil tank, which weight 25 tons. Control unit, which weight 8 tons. Main oil cooler, which weight 3 tons. In addition to many other auxiliaries equipment like oil purifier, jacking oil pump, oil mist separator, lube oil strainer and exhaust fan. Second group includes the auxiliaries equipment for condensers, such as condenser vacuum pump, which weight 10 tons, in addition to ball collectors, ball recirculation pump and condenser water box vacuum pump. The third group includes the auxiliaries equipment for generators, such as excitation transformer, which setting down the voltage from 24,000 volts to 840 volts. The excitation transformer weighs 20 tons. Stator coil cooling water supply unit, which weighs 16 tons. Seal oil supply unit, which weight 15 tons. In addition to H2, gas dryer, generator condition monitor, CO2, gas supply unit and vapor extraction fan. Not to mention installation of the overhead crane type cone cranes, 4100 tons. Kahromika used many of its cranes with different capacities like 500, 400, 300, 120, 55 and 35 tons during lifting and installation of turbine, condenser and all heavy equipment securely and safely according to lifting plans made by Kahromika Technical Office and approved by both of the client MHI and the consultant Jeska. Kahromika fabricated and installed piping with various diameters and thicknesses. Piping for each unit is divided into 4 main parts as following: oil piping, steam piping, auxiliaries and equipment piping, generator piping. In addition, Kahromika installed the critical piping for each unit, which required additional work process like preheating and heat treatment, as Kahromika owns the proper tools and equipment to handle all required work operation in time with high efficiency and quality possible. Pipe supports fabricated and installed in parallel with piping installation at site without any delaying in schedule and with most quality and accuracy possible. After finishing piping and piping supports installation, all required tests had been passed successfully and handed over to our client MHI. The thermal insulation installation for steam turbine and piping carried out by Egyptian subcontractor under technical supervision from Kahromika and according to MHI procedure. Some of not insulated piping were painted according to client procedure and quality requirements. About 125 kilometers cables for each unit were pulled, terminated and tested. Kahromika installed all electrical, control and protection panels for each unit. In addition, Kahromika installed near to 5,000 meter grounding wires for all equipments and electrical panels for both of two units. Also, Kahromika calibrated and installed all instruments for both of two units in addition to all instrument hair pipes and stainless steel tubes. No one can deny the importance of the safety precautions and recommendation which had been applied in this project to continue the project without any injuries or accidents. Hence, the total working man-hour near to 2 million hours without LTI.